In the far north, where the seas are cold and the skies never rest, there lived a people carved from the ice, fire, and iron. They were called Vikings, men and women who feared no storm, bowed to no king, and lived by the strength of their hands. Their homes were simple, wood, stone, and smoke. Their hearts wide as the sea. They rose from the dawn, prayed to the gods, and sharpened their knife blades. For them, every sunset was a promise, and every sunrise a test of honor. They believed the gods watched from above, Odin the wanderer, Thor the thunder bearer, Freya the fearless. To die in battle was not a loss, it was glory, a ticket to Valhalla, the great hall where heroes drink beside the gods forever. When the ice melted and the seas opened, their long ships sailed out like wolves across the waves. Some sought lead, others sought war, but all sought faith. They burned bright, fierce, loyal, and unbroken. At night, they sang by firelight, telling stories of gods and men, of love, revenge, and endless courage. Their women were strong, their warriors proud, their children raised to stand tall against the storm. And even now, when the waves howled through the forts and the ocean roars against the cliffs, you can still hear them. The sons of the north, the voice of the fire and steel, the spirit of the Vikings, alive forever. The sea was their path and their test to the Vikings. The ocean was alive, a ruthless beast that could take over or bless. They did not fear it. They spoke to it. They listened to its anger, and they sailed straight into its jaws. Their ships were slender, built for speed, with carved dragon heads to scare away spirits of the deep. Each man held an oak. Each woman tied the ropes, and the wind carried their destiny across the cold grey waters. Days turned into weeks. They crossed the lands no map held ever drawn, from the green shores of England to the wide rivers of the east. They raided, they traded, they built settlements where once there was only silence. They were not monsters, as some people called them. They were seekers, seekers of land, seekers of honor, and seekers of tomorrow. When they returned home, they came not as men who left but as a legend who had walked with death and lived. At the feasting halls, the warriors sat shoulder to shoulder, their faces lit by the firelight. They spoke of the sea that nearly swallowed them, of the battles won, blood lost,